Hello, my name is Reina Dya Tsabita, and let's talk about medicines that make you smarter. I believe that in this world there's medicines that will make you smarter. Check this out. Okay, first let me talk about human. Human will always make something that will help they do the work better, and they will make many inventions to help their work. The invention will in the machine or another shape. Okay, here it is. We will see the inventions the human made. There is a plane that used to help human to move through country or city, maybe across the sea in a fast and short time. Then there is submarine and scuba diving that will help human to do the task underwater. Next, there's a computer and handphone that will help humans to save memories and maybe communicate with other peoples on the far location. And then next, there's a car and motorcycle that will help humans move from place to place easier and faster. There's just some of the inventions that the human makes, and there's so many inventions that cannot be mentioned because there's so much. Okay, the scientists and technicians make the inventions, not just the machine, but also in another shape. So they make something that just not help human doing the task, but also increase the ability of human speed, intelligence, and then agility in a shape of something that can be consumed by human every day. Here is the example, tea and coffee. There's a caffeine in them, and then some people consume tea or coffee every day, every morning or every night, because the caffeine can make the heart beats faster, and then it will make humans to do the work. Okay, then there's a medicine. So the scientists make the new generation of medicine that can make human be smarter. Okay, here we are going to talk about what are medicines. Medicines are chemicals or compounds used to cure, halt, or prevent disease, ease symptoms, or help in the diagnosis of illness. Advances in medicine have enabled doctors to cure many diseases and save lives. So medicines is the things that help doctor to cure the patient. So if you have an ill, you should consume a medicine and then you become healthy again. Here is the definition of medicine in general. Okay, there's a drugs that usually used by human. Okay, the medicine or drugs commonly used by human in ill, but recently the drugs is used by the human in healthy condition. Why they use the medicine? Because they think they need the medicine to increase their ability. The example is Ritalin and modafinil. Not just Ritalin and modafinil. There is much medicine that can be used to help increase the ability, but we only talk about these two examples. Ritalin can be used to increasing the focus, and modafinil can be used to reduce the anxiety. Let's check the complete definition about Ritalin. Okay, Ritalin, in chemical name methylphenidate, is a central nervous system stimulant prescribed for treating uncontrollable sleepiness and ADHD. Ritalin is available as a generic drug. So, Ritalin doesn't need a receipt to get. You can get it at a drugstore. Ritalin is used to increasing the focus, but the consume of Ritalin have another side effects. example, insomnia, anxiety, loss of appetite, and nausea. And then we can see the modafinil. Modafinil is also used along with breathing device or other treatments to prevent excessive sleepiness caused by OSAHS, or a sleep disorder in which the patient briefly stops breathing or breathes slowly many times during sleep and therefore doesn't get enough restful sleep. Okay, this syndrome is dangerous enough. And then modafinil tablets can reduce the anxiety because of less sleeping, but it has side effects too. The headaches, back pain, loss of appetite, and nausea. We know that medicine usually used for medical reason. For a patient in ill, it because the medicine can help them to cure and feeling better and be healthy again. But there is a healthy population that use the medicine in any reason. The first is students. Students use the medicine for keep them waking up and keep their focus so they can study well, study longer, and then they can do the test well and getting the good score. Next is doctors. Doctors use the medicine, of course, for give the receipt for patient for medical reason, and then another reason is to help them on their work. When they're operating the patient, they need to be focused, so they need to consume the medicine to help them focus on their work. Next, athletes. Why athletes need medicine? Athletes need medicine to doping. So the medicine can help them keep focus in their competition and in their high risk things they do. So this job must be focused, so they use medicine for help them. But the use of medicine for healthy population have a pros and cons, especially the medicine that increase their ability to be focused or reduce their anxiety. Here we go. First, we see the pros. The pros of use of medicine is the adults can use the drugs if they think it is necessary and not harming others. So some people think that the use of medicine is legal if the user is adults that understand the benefits of the drug. So if they think they have to consume the medicine, so they could have the medicine. But the note is they cannot harming the people. So yes, they can consume the medicine, but not make the chaos. The first pros is the medicine helpful in high risk work. For example, the doctor consume the medicine for help them to be focused. They can consume caffeine to keep the focus and keep them waking up, but consume too much caffeine can make the tremor comes and they cannot do the work maximal because if they tremor they cannot do the operating. So they use the other medicine that doesn't have side effect that can make them tremor, so they can do the operation fluently. And then there's cons in the use of medicine. First, the long-term effect of drugs are still unknown. We know the drugs have the effect and side effect, but we don't know the long-term effects of the drug because the drugs that we consume to increase our ability is the new generation drugs that produce recently, not all. So we still don't know the long-term effects of consume the drugs because there's no research of it. So we still don't know what's the effect of long-term because some medicines have long-term effects that can be dangerous for our body. Then the second cons is the use of drugs for healthy person is immoral. Why is immoral? Because healthy person doesn't supposed to consume the drugs for increasing their ability. Okay, because the consume of drugs maybe can be the damage of their own body. And then if a group there's a one person that consume a drug, it will have the different result with the person that doesn't consume the drug. It will not have the same result. So we cannot have the drug for our own benefits. And then the drugs price is expensive and not all can buy the drugs. So we should be sympathize or empathize with another and have the progress by our own, not by medicine. Okay, what's the conclusion? For me, yes, there's a medicine that will make us smarter, not smarter in academic or what, but I think smarter because we can do the work better, because we can be more focused, or we can wait longer and finish the work. So we think it is just better, but the drugs is supposed to be consumed by the person with an ill, not a healthy person. So I think a healthy person can increase the ability by their own self, not by drugs. And then we could choose the good and choose the bad for our body, because the consume of medicine for a long time maybe will not give a good effect for our body. So we should keep our body. Yeah. For make ourselves smarter, we can work, we can study more, and then pray to God. Okay. Thank you for talking about the medicine that will make us smarter. I hope we should have a good choice for our body and ourselves. Thank you.